Hi YouTube. So I'm coming to you guys today just to have a little discussion. Something I've never really talked about before. I've posted it a couple times, but I don't really talk about it. A lot of my family, I feel like they don't really pay attention to it, or they don't really acknowledge. And a lot of them don't even know. For those who know, my name is Arel. I was born with a different name. Why was I born with a different name? Because being born, they considered me male. I want to say when I hit the age of like 14, around 14, 16, I lived with my grandma. I developed a knot in my chest. And it was like right here. And I was always like, Granny, this knot doesn't feel good. Like, but it's weird. Like, I could feel it. And she was just like, keep an eye on it. Let me know if it gets worse, or, just keep me updated. Not too long after that, my left nipple started leaking like a fluid. So I was showing my best friend. Her name is Jasmine. And I'm like, Jasmine, something doesn't feel right. Like, my nipples is leaking. And I'm like, bruh, like, they're seriously leaking. And, I always felt weird. The knot stayed there. Like, I want to say literally all through high school, like, I feel like it got bigger, but then it, like, moved. Like, it moved. When I hit, I want to say 18, I started doing blood work. For those who know me, I've been out of my grandma's house since I was 16. So I've basically been doing stuff on my own, having my own little thoughts on stuff like that. And, doing some research and stuff like that. Excuse me, I'm a little under the weather. But going and doing blood work and tests and showing them what I have and stuff like that. It came back that I have a higher female hormone rate compared to a quote-unquote normal male. And talking with them and having figuring out how there's various different characteristics, I found out that I was intersex. For those who know what intersex is, it's like modern term, like back in the day, it's called hermaphrodite, where you're a man or a female. You can have female genitalia and the inside makeup of a male. You can have male genitalia and the inside makeup of a female, or you could have XXY chromosomes, XY chromosomes, XX, stuff like that. Told me how my hormone makeup was more female compared to male. And so they basically asked me, I'm 18, 19, basically what I wanted to do. Talking and crying to my grandmother, my mom, and family about how I feel and what I want to do. I decided that I wanted to pursue what my insides have. And like growing up, I really don't know anything. I don't know no groups, no people to talk to. So I basically like grasped towards the LGBTQ community. It wasn't really easy. Like family, I would say, made it harder. So for a long period of time, like when people ask me like, what do you identify as? Like a lot of times I would say a transgender female because it was easier. It was easier. For those who knew me, like not family wise, but for those who knew me, it was easier to say because everyone's seen what my outside was. So for me to look like how I do, it's like, okay, yeah, I'm transitioning. So it was just easier. But for a lot of people, and what I posted on my social media is that I'm intersex. And still to this day, I cannot find an intersex group, people who are like me, like someone I could talk to relate to. So I have transgenders in my family. I have transgender females in my family. I have stud like, females in my family. So it's like I can grasp to them. I can ask them questions on like how they are, and stuff like that. But even though deep down I really can't relate. For those who know me, I've looked like this most of my life. My mom used to tell me how growing up they used to ask her like, oh my god, your daughter, she's so cute. And she's like, oh no, it's not my daughter, it's my son. I remember I cut my hair off and I was with my dad. My hair used to be like down here. And I want to say I was like 13, 14. My hair was like right here. And not even, I was like 12. My hair past my shoulders. And I cut it off. I didn't cut it off, my uncle cut it off. He did not want my hair. I was bald. Completely bald. And I went with my dad. We went to go get some ice cream. Never forget it. Like, I went to get ice cream with a bald head. And it was like, I asked my dad what he wanted. It was like, what does your daughter want? So I looked at my dad. My dad looked at me and started laughing. We just brushed it off. But deep down I knew like something was off. Like something was clearly off. Like I never really grew no type of facial hair. I've always looked like my mom. My body shape has not changed. Like, of course, my breast has gotten bigger. But besides that, nothing has really changed. And it wasn't, like, the easiest upbringing. I tried to fit in. I always wanted to fit in, even though deep down I couldn't fit in. I knew what I liked. I knew what I wanted to be. I knew how I was acting. So it was hard trying to just keep this composure. And then it's like once I hit an age where I can make my own decisions, and going to the doctor and stuff like that, like, it was like, this is what needs to happen. And it's still kind of hard for my family, I believe, because they still consider me like Darrell. Or they go out and they say like, oh no, she's transgender. But deep down, I'm not. Deep down, I'm not. And I don't think they'll ever understand that for the simple fact because they always look like they remember that little kid. They remember that preteen. They remember all of that. But genetically, I'm female. My outsides really don't determine what my insides are. Like, my hormonal makeup is female. My outside don't really scream, don't really say female. And it's not really easy, you know? Like, basically for a certain amount of time, I'm 23. From, I want to say 21, not even, I want to say from 1920 to about 22, 21, I was bouncing back and forth. I'm intersex. I'm female. I'm intersex. I'm transgender. I'm intersex. I'm transgender. Because it's hard. It's easier to just, what is the word? It's easier to just play it safe. And I feel like in today's world, a lot of people just want to play it safe. I don't want to play it safe. I don't want to play it safe at all. I'm tired of playing it safe. Like, I just want to be me. Like, I want people to know who I am. Who I really am. Not who I once was or who they believe I am. But who I, myself, who I am. My name's Arel Watkins, and I'm intersex. There's nothing I can do about that. It's in my blood. And that's the story I wanted to tell today.